Look. I represent the game in a way that can't be challenged, and delegate the comments of hate that can't be managed. I was told once, roll my shoulder like blunts and don't get touched, but my skin tough and thicker than Miss Biz butt. So guess what? I'ma talk my shit and just win once. Throw uppercuts and bone breakers, a needle and haystack with haymakers. I throw mines, don't hide behind my straight right. I show mine and show no the blow by the blow, bro. I blow mines.
You out so cool.
Oops, up off that. Yeah, yes, up off. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is. It's Taco Tuesday, baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man, look at who we have here. Who do we have in here? Furious Styles. Boys in the hood. What's going on with you? Smitty Low. What's going on with you? What's all right, man? First, I want to say this. All right, man. Look. All right, man. Look. Wait. Hold on. How is my internet going? How is my internet looking? Am I fuzzy? Let me see. Let me make sure I'm not out there bad. Hold on, real quick, because I'm looking at the you dig. Let me cut some stuff off. Let me see. Absolutely. Okay, so I am a little fuzzy. So let me cut a little things out real quick. Just got fuzzy. A little lag, a little choppy. How things going now? Hold on. Let me check on something upstairs. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Woo! All right, man. Look, let's go. All right, look. I hope that fixed a few things. Tyson Bell. It's gonna take some time for everything to kind of rev up. Okay, look. All right, man. Look. What the hell? Yeah. Nothing. No problem. I had to cut off the security in a house. Okay. That takes up a lot of bandwidth and stuff like that. But we're here in full effect on Taco Tuesday. So listen. I know what happened. Okay, hold on. Let me see. An honor to get the pause intro. Salute, my man. Thank you so much, Smitty Low. So look, Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez. Our entire Taco Tuesday is going to be about that. Okay. I know what Mike Coppinger said. Now, let me share with you why everybody got so excited. I did the video already. I hope you guys like that video. Let me share with you again why everybody got so excited. Let me see. Let me go to my Twitter. Let me share this with you guys. Hopefully you can see.
Fight Antonio Tarver.
Okay, here we go.
You know, he struggled. Well, Bernardo, first off.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me make sure you guys can see. Can you see? Everything's fine? Okay, so look. Check this out.
I'm not so sure that Canelo is going to be fighting at cruiserweight or against Makabu. I'm hearing that it's much more likely that he's going to fight Jamal Charlo on.
When?
Cinco de Mayo. There are talks right now for that
On
fight.
Cinco de Mayo. One more
I'm
time.
hearing that it's much more likely that he's going to fight Jamal Charlo on Cinco de Mayo. There are talks right now for that fight.
Now look. That got everybody super excited. Okay, that got everybody super excited. Now let me let you guys know the real. Let me let you guys see what Eddie Reynoso said. Let me give you guys the real now. This is what Eddie Reynoso said last night. Let me share this with you guys. And then we're going to analyze this and break this down. All right. You know, we're good with receipts here. We're going to do receipts here. Okay. So this is what Eddie Reynoso said last night. Okay. He said, Buenos tardes, respecto. All right. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. Here, let me translate it. He said, good afternoon. Regarding the next fight of Canelo, there is no negotiation with any promoter or rival or date. Next week, we will have something concrete. Greetings, Mr. Tyson Bell. Let's say that again. This is from Eddie Reynoso. I know what Mike Compinger said he heard on ESPN. Well, this is from Team Canelo, so I'm not sure who he heard it from. All right? Not saying that he's not hearing it, but this is Team Canelo. Team Canelo said, good afternoon. Regarding the next fight of Canelo, there is no negotiation with any promoter. No negotiation with any promoter or rival or date next week. We'll have something concrete. Greetings. Okay, so let me stop sharing. So listen, here's the Tyson Bell. At least we know the truth. We know the truth now. There is no negotiations with Canelo Alvarez. And I know there's a lot of people with their hopes up in regards to Charlo. Let me see. Charlo versus Plant. Yep. Now, Charlo was asking for Plant before Plant fought Canelo, all the way up to the moments before he was taking on Canelo. Charlo was back there like, how about us? And Plant said, I'm focused. Remember that video? Let me see. PBC trying to force his hand through the media. PBC's trying to force his hand through the media, through ESPN. You think PBC is trying to force his hand through ESPN? I don't know. That's a long stretch. Okay. Maybe they will use something like someone like Sean Porter, or maybe a PBC network to do that. All right. Let me see. Not give ESPN all the credit for being the first to hear something like that. I don't know. I don't know if that's it. Let me see. Biz almost went. My man, yo, Biz, good morning. Good morning to you, my brother. Let me see. Mike Carpenter credibility. No, LJ. Listen. He did wonderfully last year. I think he got everything right last year. Okay. Mike Compinger. Hold on real quick. I think I'm starting to stutter on you guys a little bit. Just want to make sure you guys are seeing me okay. Let me close this window out. That doesn't help. Okay. So Mike Compinger, he did well last year. All right. Don't let him missing one thing say his credibility. Nobody's perfect. Maybe he did hear that. Should he just keep his mouth shut? I think everybody should not panic after one mistake. If it is a mistake, we don't know for sure yet. People make mistakes. LJ, you make mistakes. You're not going to be on 10 every single day. And if you have a misstep, your stock shouldn't drop down to the floor. Okay. Let me see. What else we got? People overreact all the time. Thank you for going live, Biz. I had to leave. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I have nothing against no other channel. Let me see. Wouldn't mind that fight, though. Now, that's the question. The question is, and this is what we're going to analyze on Taco Tuesday. The question is, how many of you guys wanted to see that fight? How many of you guys wanted to see that fight? Let me see. We all make mistakes. It's normal. I think it's pretty human. We all love the controversy. Controversy sells. Okay, we need Boo Boo versus Charlo. We need a lot of things. I understand it's lagging. I can see it in the corner. I'm not sure what I can do about it. Okay, it's been lagging a lot lately. And and I don't know what's causing it. I'm going to have to talk to my internet provider. But look, everybody wanted to see that. Okay, fine. Let me see. There was something else. Controversy. I'm going to say this. Hold on. Let me check out what Black Sun had to say. Just checking in. What up? What's going on with you, Black Sun? I don't know what's going on with my internet though. That's really blowing my mind. And I don't know what's using the internet. All right, man. Look, I don't know what's using the internet. Okay, look, ShowBizz the Great. Right. All right. So you guys brought up controversy, right? Controversy sells. Okay. Well, let's talk about controversy. Maybe that's why it was said on ESPN to begin with. Last week, this week, we're gonna have 2 weeks without so much boxing. We gotta have something to talk about in the sport of boxing. Well, let's just bring this shit up. Could be. What boxing match you watched last week? Nothing's really going on. You got what's his name? Asayo and Gary Russell. You got that going on. Really, everybody's interested in Gon versus Ngannou. That's the fight everybody interested in anyway. Okay? So here's the thing. Nothing. Exactly. So let's talk. The question is, though, how many of you guys were excited about Canelo versus Charlo? Let me see in the war room. How many of you guys were excited? Charlo don't deserve the Canelo fight. I don't know. Let me see. Boxing Avenue in the house. Get busy. Rob, what's going on with you, brother? What a treat. Wake up and listen to ShowBizz. Much love to you. That's why I'm watching UFC this weekend. See? True. I am me. Okay. Let me share with you guys something. Okay. I was excited. Well, we have a special guest today on this Taco Tuesday. We have ShowBizz the Great. Everybody give it up to ShowBizz the Great. ShowBizz the Great. He sent a message out to us talking about this. Let's see what ShowBizz the Great has to say. Let me see if you, and if you haven't already, hit the like for me.
Hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, get the thumbs up, hit the like, get those, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, get those.
Huh? So, let's get ShowBizz the Great in here. Let's see what ShowBizz the Great has to say. ShowBizz the Great.
So this is the war room, huh? I like that name. War room. War. I love it. Now let's talk about that Charlo and Canelo Alvarez. I wasn't excited about that fight whatsoever. Listen, in order to beat a guy on the level of Canelo Alvarez, you gotta be 3 things. You gotta be either experienced or dominant or both. And that man just doesn't have the experience. And dominant, far from it. A dominant fighter would not struggle with the likes of Montiel or Karabev or have that kid Adams survive 12 rounds. That's not dominant. If Canelo Alvarez let it Adams survive 12 rounds or struggle with Montiel, I wouldn't be excited about Canelo. Now this is what I suggest. I think Charlo should hold on. Okay. I think Charlo should face that one kid. He should fight, what's his name, Tree, or what's his name, Ficus, Marijuana Leaf, what's the boy name? Plant. That's his name. He should fight Plant. Now that kid is skillful, and now he has experience fighting Canelo. Let's see what Charlo do up there against Plant. All right. See you, War Room. It was nice talking to you.
Everybody, give it up for ShowBizz the Gray. If you know what ShowBizz the Gray has to say, everybody please hit the like for me for the one time.
Hit the like, your fingers over there be like, there's nothing to hit the like, you know what you like.
Now look, Sully, what does Charlo do differently than Billy Joe and Caleb Plant? Because I see him getting KO'd just as easy. Would rather see Makabu fight Shaboing. Everybody, please give it up to the Varney Hill.
She's a pretty lady, and then sign some autographs to Varnell Manton. Shaboing boing.
Hold on, let me see what you have to say. Super Sticker, thank you so much. So look, listen. This is what ShowBizz the Great was saying, and he said it fine. I don't have to repeat what ShowBizz the Great was saying. But here's the thing. Do you want Canelo and Charlo just to fight? Or do you want Canelo to be up against a guy who can possibly beat him? See, that is a very distinct question. Do you want Canelo Alvarez up against Charlo just to see them fight? Or you want to see Canelo Alvarez up against a person who can possibly beat him? And do you guys think that is Jamal Charlo? Hit the Tyson Bell. That is very distinct. It is very, very distinct. Those are facts. Huh? The latter. Listen. Do you guys think Charlo and a guy who can possibly beat him is the same? One and the same? Because you have to ask yourself why. If Canelo Alvarez, just like ShowBizz the Great was saying, when Canelo Alvarez takes on a Yildirim, when Canelo Alvarez takes on a Kirkland, when Canelo Alvarez takes on a Fielding, those are the fights people focus on and highlight, saying that Canelo Alvarez is a cherry picker. If Canelo Alvarez go up to light heavyweight and takes on Kovalev, since Kovalev is not in his prime, that is the focus. Canelo Alvarez fought an old Kovalev. So what say you if Canelo Alvarez would have fought Brandon Adams? What say you if Canelo Alvarez would have fought Dennis Hogan? What say you if Canelo Alvarez would have fought Korobov, old Korobov? What say you if Canelo Alvarez would have fought Montiel? And what say you if Canelo Alvarez would have struggled against Montiel? If you would have struggled against Korobov? If he would have let Brandon Adams survive 12 rounds? What say you? This is a Taco Tuesday. This is the Tacos Tuesday. So this is where I stand. This is where I stand. Okay, James West, 100% hit Tyson Bell. This is where I stand. All right. Somebody asked me in my DM. They said, I think Charlo would be Canelo Alvarez's toughest adversary. Why wouldn't you want to see Canelo versus his toughest adversary? I have a response to that. There is no way Jamal Charlo is a steeper adversary than Triple G. So I don't agree. Triple G is one of the greatest middleweights of all time. It is what it is. Though his career left a lot to be desired. Still, skillfully, physically, when it comes to his chin, come to his power, his boxing ability, and his experience, Triple G is one of the greatest middleweights of all time. He definitely beat Canelo Alvarez the first time. It shouldn't have been a draw. And that second fight was close as hell. I gave it to Canelo. I think that was properly scored. But with that said, there's nothing that Charlo did to make me think that Charlo would have been a tougher adversary than Triple G. I'm going to go this. I'm going to go a little bit further here. I'm going to go a little bit further here. To that point, why wouldn't you want Canelo to face his toughest adversary in Jamal Charlo? To that point, I want to say this. I do want to see Canelo versus Charlo. But I want to see Canelo versus a Charlo who's in his bag. I don't want to see Canelo versus a Charlo who just had a struggle with Montiel after not fighting in I don't know how many months. And then we ain't seen him in I don't know how many months since Montiel. I don't want to see a Charlo who hasn't fought at 168 yet, and Canelo Alvarez, who's even fought at light heavyweight against Kovalev. I want to see a Charlo who has knocked out Caleb Plant. I want to see a Charlo who has stopped David Benavidez. I want to see a Charlo who has had those experiences, just like ShowBizz the Great said, and not only had those experiences, but was dominant. See, we are into the names more so than the performance. If Jamal Charlo is whitewashing Montiel, knocking out Korobov, stopping Sergey Derevchenko, knocking Brandon Adams through the ropes, if he fought Bubu Andrade, and if he beat Danny Jacobs, if he moved up to 168 and had a fight or two already, that is an opponent. That's when he's a serious opponent, and we haven't seen that. So I want to see a Charlo who stops Caleb Plant, who beats Caleb Plant, or at least got that experience. Because now Caleb Plant is, let me show you what Caleb Plant did. Let me show you. Hey, ShowBizz, hypocrisy and Canelo hate is real. Everything hate is real. There's Charlo hate too, okay? Hold on, let me see. But the hypocrisy is definitely real. Let me show you something. 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 My man said nobody's at 168, and this is the same 168 that David Benavidez in. The same 168. So let me show you this. There was a moment when David Benavidez and Charlo was going back and forth. I agree with you 100%. Thank you so much, Trillion Dollar. Thank you so much. Look, this is what Caleb Plant said. Can you see? Good. I'm happy you can see. This is what Caleb Plant said. He said, "You've been indirect, Jamal Charlo, so I'll be straightforward. We can figure it out by the end of the year. You're easy work." He calls Charlo easy work. Let me see it. Let me say it again. "You've been indirect, Jamal Charlo, so I'll be straightforward. We can figure it out by the end of year. You're easy work. You're easy wake." Hold on. Word is bomb 100%, big bro. The capery is baffling 100%. Now listen. Why did Caleb Plant say that? Why did Caleb Plant sound like that? Caleb Plant said those words. He sound that confident because he been in a ring with Canelo Alvarez. See, let me tell you something about an ass whipping. It helps you. Think about the last time you got your ass whipped. You were a better person afterwards, weren't you? What Caleb Plant is speaking with, Caleb Plant isn't just speaking through hunger. He's not only speaking through hunger. Caleb Plant is speaking through confidence. Why? Because he was in there with the man. He went 11 rounds and he won a lotto. There's a lot of people that saw Caleb Plant up before he was stopped by Canelo Alvarez. Whatever questions he had about himself, if he could do those things, he found out his limitations. He got even smarter. He's a better fighter now. So now he's like, I've gotten my ass whipped. I've lost, but I've been in there with Canelo Alvarez. It's nothing for me. I know what a loss feels like now. It ain't shit. Now he's like, Charlo, you're easy work. Real recognize real. Charlo isn't looking familiar to Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. because Caleb Sweet Hands Plant has looked in the eyes of Canelo, who has fought the likes of Laura, who has fought the likes of Floyd Money Mayweather, Triple G twice. He has fought those boys. So he looked in the eyes of an experienced fighter who is the man in the boxing world. He called him a cheat. He swung at his face at the press conference, and then he landed shots on his face for at least 7 or 8 rounds. Hit the Tyson bell. You're talking about a different animal now. So he said, you're being indirect. Charlo hasn't looked in the eyes of somebody like that. Charlo was still playing the indirect game. So he said, since you're being indirect, I'm going to be direct. That's confidence. He's not afraid to lose his O. His O is gone now. Bye-bye. His O is gone. Let me see what you have to say. Jay Cooley, no war room without me. 100%. I won't take Charlo seriously until he fights the guy that called him a, okay. You talking about David Benavidez? It could also mean Caleb is cracked. What can mean Caleb is cracked? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what that means. The fact that he's ready, he got all the money, he got the biggest bag in the world, he's chilling. Now he's really ready to get loose. He's a warrior now. He's picked up his bumps and bruises. If you are a warrior traveling, Trav, if you are a warrior, then you understand it. That wouldn't even been a question. If you've been smacked in the face enough, you already know. Ain't nothing like fighting after getting slapped in the face a few times, because now you're in your bag. You can go to the gym, get beat up all day at the gym, and on your way home, somebody try to call you out, and you drop your bag, and you're ready to scrap them in a second, even after getting your ass whipped all day, because you're in your bag. If you're a warrior, you can understand it. Let me see. James West, thank you so much for the super sticker. Scared of Benavidez or better BF, so let's go Charlo. I don't know what he's talking about. Who's scared? Nope, none of these fighters scared of nobody. So look, when it comes to Charlo, let me see. I mean, some fighters are cracked after 1 KO. Well, why would you even question that if he's calling out somebody? He's calling out Charlo, calling him easy work. Why would you go on the side of negativity? Go on the side of he's cracked, he's finished, he's done, he's cracked. Why wouldn't you go on the side of positivity? Man, that dude sounds like he's ready. Why would you even think like that? That didn't even cross my mind. Okay. So look. So now you may be asking yourself, okay, after my whole rant, hold on, let me see what I have to say. They all waiting for Canelo. I know, stymie. I hate that. Now you're probably asking yourself. I thought you said Charlo was your favorite middleweight. Huh? I'm just saying, why don't you just say great positive things? So here's the thing. I know you guys are wondering. I thought you said Charlo was your favorite middleweight. He is. Let me tell you something about me. All right. You're not my favorite because you're the best. You're not my favorite because you beat everybody. I could just like you. Like the way you fight. You entertain me. Right? Manny Pacquiao, he lost a bunch of times. He was entertaining. I liked him. You feel what I'm saying? I like Floyd too. He never lost. So I can just like you. I can just like the way you fight. I like the way Jermall Charlo fight. I like him a lot. I love his jab. It's amazing. I think he has a crazy chin. I think he's as strong. I think he's strong as hell. Okay. I think he can punch extremely hard. I like Ronnie Shields. I like everything he's doing over there. Right? As far as his performances. But because I'm a fan of yours, doesn't mean I think you're the best. It doesn't mean I have to cap for you either. But this is what I can do. If I'm a fan of yours, I can really, really want the best for you. Listen to me. I'm the type of fan where I can really want the best for you. Charlo, Jermall Charlo, this is how I feel. You're not ready for Canelo. The last time I saw you against Montiel, you're not ready for Canelo. Now, you can go in there, get a bag, and get dribbled off the canvas. Fine. But there's a lot of asses I think I would love to see you whip. so you can be ready for Canelo. Right now, there's too many question marks with Jamar Charlo. There's less question marks with Canelo Alvarez. Can he fight a slick fighter? That's all he did. He fought a slick fighter all 2021. Can he fight a strong fighter with a great jab and Kovalev? And can he, athletic fighters and Laura Floyd Mayweather and Trout and Danny Jacobs? Can he fight hard punchers and Triple G? Can he fight fast fighters in Amir Khan or Cotto, whatever? Hit the Tyson Bell. Floyd Mayweather, Lara. There's a lot. Caleb Plant. Okay, hold on. $1 trillion. Biz, you need that sound bite from Belly when Ox told DMX, don't bring no scary business to me. I make a lot of money and I kill for fun. Oh, hold on. Let me give you this right here. My man said Plant beats Charlo easy. I don't know where you're getting easy from. I think you're trying to make a point so much that you're overdoing it. So you got your point, Red. That's how you usually get called out, right? My thing is this. Plant versus Charlo, I favor Plant. I favor Plant because, number one, Plant's at 168. Number two, Plant skill level was demonstrated against Canelo, show you how skillful he is. If Canelo didn't stick that left arm out and control his countering, because Caleb was catching and countering. That's all. He was catching and countering Canelo Alvarez. If Canelo didn't throw that jab and keep that arm out to stop the counter and then start throwing a right hand over top of it, oh my goodness. Man. This is a hard thing to watch, ain't it? I'm still skipping, huh? I'm still lagging and skipping. I gotta fix this. I'm gonna have to call my internet provider, man. Now it's getting real. It's getting real. You messing up my money, man. You messing up my money. Hit Tyson. Let me see. I want to show you guys something real quick. I'm going to end this kind of soon because I'm not going to take you guys through the torture. I just got to make sure that I got to do my part in making sure that my live streams are working a little bit better. But thank you guys for holding out, because this was really going to be a very, very great live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed what I've given you so far anyway. I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys something real quick. Let me share this. Great live. It's fine, Biz. Thank you so much. Jamar Charlo, biggest super middleweight in the world, showing his guns, showing his size. Biggest super middleweight in the world. He's a middleweight, ain't he? Nah, I'm the biggest super middleweight in the world. Saying that I'm not only a super middleweight, I'm a big super middleweight. That's where Caleb Plant came in and said, you're being indirect. I'm going to be direct. You're easy work. Let's talk about doing this end of the year. They were already talking about it leading up to it. I've enjoyed it. Thank you so much. I'm on McDonald's Wi-Fi. Wow. Let me see what you have to say. Charlo is as ready as he will ever be, undefeated, young, taller, and popular. He will never make up the experience. No. All he needs is a fight with Boo Andrade, or to stop Caleb Plant, or to knock out David Benavidez. Because experience helps your confidence in what you believe. See, when Caleb Plant went up against Canelo Alvarez, no matter how confident Caleb Plant acted, he didn't know. It reared his head in the fight itself when you heard the sound bites. I'm pretty good, huh? He was looking for Canelo Alvarez's acceptance. You didn't know I was going to be this good, did you? I'm good, right? I respect you. Do you respect me back? Hit the Tyson bell. No matter what Caleb Plant was saying leading up to it, he didn't have the fights to know for sure how good he was or how well he'll do against Canelo. Is retirement near for Canelo? No. That's ridiculous. Actually, he loves fighting way too much. For the community, love this channel always, as always. But thank you so much. My man Furious Styles represent. So Caleb Plant, he found out what he was. All Charlo needs to do is find out who he is. He fights a Triple G, knocks out Triple G. He'll be like, hold on. Wait a second. I knocked out Triple G. Sometimes believing in a truth can be better than the truth itself. Let me say that again. Sometimes believing in a truth or your truth can be better than the truth itself. Muhammad Ali believed that he was great. The truth was he wasn't great yet. Who did he fight? I must be the greatest. He was saying he was great right after the Olympics. He was saying he was better than Joe Louis right after the Olympics. Light heavyweight in the Olympics. Who the hell did you fight? The truth of the matter is, no, Ali wasn't great yet. But he believed in his truth, which was better than the truth itself. He ended up being great. Probably the greatest fighter of all time. So if Charlo can dominate a Caleb Plant, a David Benavidez, if he can dominate a Triple G, one of those boys, Danny Jacobs, knock out Danny Jacobs, do something like that. Charlo can believe in the truth that can be greater than the truth, step in against Canelo and really think he can whoop his ass. And really think he can whoop his ass. I saw Teofimo Lopez on that. He ain't better than Lomachenko. But he was in there like, I was always better than you. Let me see what you have to say. For the community, hit the Tyson bell. Stop the cap, Biz. What's the cap? Look, you boys got to become men. All right. That's the last thing I would say. You boys got to be men, bro, in the war room. You have to explain yourself and speak. All right. That's just empty little boy shit. All right. Let me see what we got. Charlo needs some more real fight like this guy. More real fights under his belt. He's not ready. If he is really, he needs to fire Triple G, fight Triple G or Demetrius and then move up. Yeah. Let me see. No one considered Floyd TBE until he said it. Good point. Good point. Nobody knew who I was until I threw on the mask. Good point. Let me see. Yeah. These are the things that change boys to men. Say that. I don't consider him TBE. He's the best ever in something. You're really a weird man, Biz. Oh man, strange means great. Prince was weird. Michael Jackson was weird. James Brown. Ray Charles was weird. Albert Einstein was weird. Yeah, I'm weird. Fine. Scott Miller, you're the same. You're average. All right. Let me see. Floyd is greater than your favorite boxer. I don't know how much weight that. I was just listening to that. Funny. Let me see. That new edition is tough still. Okay. So and I do have an interview. I do have an interview coming up that I'm doing next with Fred Beck. I'll be on a Zoom call with Fred Beck. Make sure you go to his channel if you know who he is. I'll definitely put a link to that interview. I'll be doing that right after this. Let me see what Eric Johnson say. Who did Cam beat to show he would beat T.O.? Nobody. Right. T.O. or Cam was already in T.O.'s head. T.O. was acting like a boy, but Cam was acting like a man. T.O. comes in swinging, right? So T.O. didn't help himself, And Cam already had that confidence. So Eric Johnson, you're right. It's just like when Muhammad Ali was saying that he was the greatest. I just used that example. I'm not sure if you were here for it, before he beat anybody. So you can believe in your truth. My thing is this. If you're trying to relate that to Charlo, I'm talking about me and how I feel about Charlo. Eric Johnson, you don't like Canelo. So you think anybody be Canelo. Right? So that's you. I think I saw Charlo struggle with Montiel. I saw him struggle with Korobov. Those are the type of guys that are why you don't even like Canelo, right? If Canelo, you don't do the same with Charlo, okay? So that's the difference. We're a little bit unbiased here. Johnny Gill in the taco hat, my man. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see what else we got. Jackie! Thank you so much, Jackie. Cam training with Pac for years. That'll work too. Let me see. Off subject. Is Wilder the most powerful puncher in heavyweight history? No. If so, does that mean Fury has the greatest chin of all time? Fury has one of the greatest chins of all time. Because of how it's really hard. Hard is chin a lot. I don't think he physically has the most durable chin of all time. But his heart. That's part of your chin. Gotti was dropped all the time, but people always talk about how great of a chin he had. It's because of his heart. But no, Wilder is not the most powerful puncher of all time. Is either Shavers or George Foreman, in my opinion. Okay. But I think Wilder is one of the greatest knockout artists of all time. It is what it is. Let me see. Yeah, Tyson too. Let me see. Biz, chill, the boss not listening, bro. I don't know who that is. Canelo is ducking Benavidez. Well, I do have something to say, and I'm about to leave it like this. Canelo is text Cobb hat. Canelo is ducking Benavidez. Okay. How many of you guys believe that Canelo Alvarez is ducking David Benavidez? How many of you guys believe that Canelo's ducking Benavidez? Just say me. I don't know. Not me. Anybody. Well, I have a rebuttal for that. I don't really care. The point of the matter is, and I'm not going to speak on Canelo whatsoever. The point of the matter is, what is David Benavidez doing to get in Canelo's way? Me, Ernie V. What is David Benavidez doing to force that fight with Canelo Alvarez? Missing weight, losing his belt from Booger Sugar, not being ranked in the top 10 pound for pound, not being ranked so high even as a super middleweight. Who is he fighting to get in this way? Is he just picking up a fan base who's saying that Canelo is ducking him? But what is he doing? Who is he fighting? You go ahead. You list it. What is he actually doing to make Canelo have to fight him or nobody at all? Who is he dominating? Who is he getting experience from? How professional is he being for you to say that? Give me the long list of great fighters he's knocking out to get in his way. Here's the thing. You have nothing. But my thing is this. The point I'm making is this. As men and women in the war room, and as an individual, I'm going to challenge you guys with your lives, okay? Stop looking at other people to define you. Listen closely. Stop having that mindset. Okay? Canelo is ducking David Benavidez. Well, he did it. Well, she did it. Well, look at what they're doing. Crab in a barrel mentality. He's on top. Let me bring him down. What are you doing on your own to lift yourself up without touching that other man's name? Huh? Without calling out Canelo, without touching him. What are you doing on your own as an individual independently? I want you guys in the war room, women in the war room, to take this message. Whatever you do in your life, okay, you do it. Don't consider anybody else. Now, if you want to be greater than somebody and you're using that other person as some kind of guide on how great you are, they'll come to you. They'll come to you. Be great. They'll come to you. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to say this. $20. Only thing I don't like about Canelo is he said he's not fighting any Mexican fighters. I truly hate that. Imagine if all fighters started to say that. Hit Tyson Bear. Fine. I can understand that. I would hate for Charlo to say, I'm not fighting any other black fighters. Or if Better BF said, I'm not fighting any other Eastern European fighters. That would blow my mind. Okay? If Inoue said, I'm not fighting any other Asian fighters, I'm like, have you lost your mind? All right? So yeah, I could definitely understand that. Whatever made him say that is something that I don't respect. Okay? I kind of lost my thought. But look. That's how I need you guys to do in the war room. Okay? Guys, you women in the war room. I need for you from this moment forward, stepping out of the war room, to look at yourself, to see what you're doing, and to challenge yourself and to reach those levels. I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. All right? How many of you guys think ShowBizz the Adult would be great for TV? Let me ask you guys. Just say me. How many of you guys would think ShowBizz the Adult, my show, can be bought out by a network and would be great on TV? ESPN, on Showtime, or what have you? Me. Okay? Who else? Me. Absolutely. Sure, Biz. Okay. Now check this out. I'm not going to cuss out Showtime for not buying out this show already, or cuss out ESPN for buying out this show already, or talk junk about Max Kellerman to say that I'm better, or talk junk about Stephen A. Smith or Showtime Sean Porter. I'm not going to get on Ring Magazine or get on whoever. I'm not going to get on anybody. I'm going to keep reaching my greatness. Whatever creativity I have. ShowBizz the Gray, ShowBizz the Lifeless, my motivational speaking, me being funny, show some acting, making my music, talk boxing in a way that people don't talk. Reach my greatness without bringing down anybody. No other YouTuber, no other source, no other anything. Hell, why? I'm living my life, not theirs. And if I'm really that good, somebody will come to me. ShowBizz the Adult. Let me see what you have to say. You're the realest, Biz. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Now I got this. Don't forget Fred Beck. I got an interview with Fred Beck. Let me see. I never had an interview like this before. Not quite like this.